Oh my God, I regret this already.
All right, quickly before we were sued by Taylor Swift.
We are Nerd Thug Radio, listening to Corey DLG's favorite artist of all time.
Oh, let me pull up the Corey cam.
Pull up the Corey cam as he's dancing over here. God, remember when we
There
did
he
our
goes.
Guilty Pleasures?
Yeah.
And this was his number one guilty pleasure. Go listen to like episode 3 or 4.
I think it's like 1.
No, it wasn't 1.
No, it
maybe
wasn't.
2. Because Nico was there.
I was there.
Oh, yeah.
number
yeah,
2.
yeah, yeah.
So, hey, if anybody can find a 4X Taylor Swift shirt, DLG will wear it.
Heck yeah.
Find it.
Heck yeah,
Somebody,
I will.
please. All right, so before we jumped out to the break.
Can we play the song again?
No, we cannot.
No.
That was
All right,
awful.
That's a
fine.
cancel order.
Just go ahead. Just go ahead. Talk. Just talk. Whatever.
Yeah, give me
Do
the
whatever
whole-
you want.
give me the
Do
whole
whatever
segment.
you
Give me the whole
want.
segment.
Whatever you want. I don't care.
So last week was WrestleMania, the Super Bowl professional wrestling.
I kind of hate that analogy.
It really, but it is.
It's the
Everything-
It is
listen,
by far the biggest event.
Everything is going to be compared to the Super Bowl.
I know.
It's the Super Bowl of dog
But
sitting.
like they do,
It's the Super Bowl of politics.
They do, like,
It's the Super Bowl of this.
They
It's
do,
the
like,
Super Bowl of ramen
they're
eating.
like the Daytona 500 is the Super
Super Bowl
Bowl
of
of racing, and it's like no, because
No,
it's
it's
the
the-
beginning of the
it's the
season.
first
It's the
match.
kickoff. It can't be the Super Bowl.
But
And wrestling is
solid
continuous. Wrestling is a loop.
this one was also the longest
So was
live
football.
wrestling event
Yeah.
in history. It was like 7 hours long. once
Right,
you
right.
Factor in the pre matches and stuff.
When you texted me, like we
Yeah.
watched it at your house,
We did.
and you
Casa
like
de Savage.
the day before, you're like, hey, so I was like, what time did it start? And you were like 5 or 6. In my head, I was like, no, he's wrong, because it goes until like
Stop,
10:30, 11.
Nico. Am I ever wrong?
90% of the time, no.
Say thank you.
That was not a yes. That was
90%
like
of the time, no.
Right, but I just listen. You were looking at Eastern Time, not Central or something, and I was like,
you
okay,
coulda
he
also,
doesn't know.
You could have also looked it up online.
Right, but like you're the one airing it at your house.
I'm the wrestling aficionado.
So I was like, all right, well I said mentally I was like, all right, well I'll show up late because that's too early.
You
No way
always
is
show up late.
WrestleMania on.
Because you had something better to do.
I literally blacked out for like an hour.
Yeah.
I closed my eyes.
Heavy drinking.
Close my
Heavy
eyes.
drinking.
Dare the day on a Sunday?
I don't like to brag.
Doubt it. your heavy drinking days are over.
Like I was like
You heavy drank Friday night and you were like
Yeah, I
out of
didn't-
commission till Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, I didn't even move Saturday.
Yeah.
I got out of bed at 3.
So anyways, you
and
showed
I was
up.
embarrassed about it.
You showed up at almost 7 o'clock.
No, it was
It
six. It was like 6:30 because I missed one match. I missed the Shane McMahon AJ Styles,
Which is probably the most exciting match on the whole thing.
no way.
Yeah. What was better? Okay, so let's do this. Let's do
Okay.
this. So going into it, we both had matches we were interested in.
Correct.
Let's just do this. What was the most interesting match out of the whole thing to you?
So I still think, that probably one of the coolest matches was the John Cena Nikki Bella.
I didn't even watch it.
I know. You left.
I left.
He left
That's
to go
how
pick up
excited
food.
that's how excited I was to watch that match. I left.
You left to go pick up food for your wife. You're a good husband.
I am.
And,
Thank you, ladies.
And I, yeah, ladies. He showed me the way.
I showed it the way.
Yeah. And I watched the match with your son and your mom.
Well,
and
he
hanging
loves
out.
John Cena.
No, he does. He does. And I love me some Nikki Bella.
Cena.
And,
John Cena.
what's the Mrs. wife's name?
Mars. Can you find the John Cena music? Just find it while we're
Oh,
talking.
yeah, I got you, fam.
But yeah, so definitely that was, to me coming in, that was the match I was most excited about.
Not at all.
Even though it's completely irrelevant to everything.
What's the first thing I said? My wife's like, I want food. I was like, oh, well, the next match is John Cena and his wife. I'm not excited about this at
Yeah,
all. So
I'll go get food.
I'll go
I'll
get you some food right now.
She was like, nothing's going to deliver. It's too late on Sunday. And you're like, I'll
that's
just
okay.
leave. I'll leave.
Look, this match is no exciting factor to
But
me.
like, it was so good and I was so excited about it.
I called this like 2 weeks ago. I said, they're going to win the match and he's going to propose to her afterwards.
Right. But like, we're pretty
Cena!
tapped into wrestling. We tend to get it right when we predict things on wrestling. And seriously, like, how could you not be pumped about this guy
I
getting
wasn't
in the
excited
ring
at all.
with his sexy girlfriend, now fiance, Nikki Bella? Also, the Miz's wife is smoking hot too.
She is super hot.
Like, there was nothing wrong with
That's
this
a
match.
classic.
So
and
you were
The
excited
Miz-
about the match because it was two hot chicks.
No, I was excited about the
and
match
John
because
Cena.
they don't ever do any mixed stuff anymore.
Yeah, because it's lame.
It's not lame though.
It is lame.
It was awesome.
It was lame.
It's awesome.
So that was the match that you liked the most out of all of it.
It was awesome.
I was really looking forward to the Kevin Owens Chris Jericho match.
Not me.
I was looking forward to it. It did provide us probably the best moment of the entire show. The finger on the rope.
Oh,
the
God.
single finger.
That was such a good moment. You're
Yeah.
right. 100% you're right.
But
and you know what I did forget about? Go ahead.
What?
Go
No,
ahead.
no, finish.
I forgot coming out of it, the tag match, the ladders tag.
Oh
match.
yeah, that was exciting.
That was exciting.
So if you didn't watch the show, you're stupid. But there was a three-way ladder
all right,
match.
we're
There was
doing
a
that
three-way
now.
ladder match for the tag titles on Raw. So the biggest surprise of the entire match. We talked about this during the show.
We did.
Everything was clean wins.
Yes.
There was no like outside interference, no bougie, janky stuff.
Right.
It was pretty much clean,
Everything was like one guy versus another guy, and one guy
clean
won.
and crisp.
Yes.
So the tag match, there's three tag team titles or three tag team competitors.
Right.
And I was certain that Enzo and Cass are going to win
Right. You had said they're gonna give them their push.
because it'll give the huge pop to the crowd. Blah blah blah. Lo and behold, like before the match gets started, the Hardy Boys show up out of nowhere.
Well, the New Day announces it's going to be a fourth team, and everyone immediately thinks the New Day is going to actually
Because
participate.
the New Day is hosting.
And they've barely hosted at this point.
They've done nothing.
They've only appeared like twice on
They
the
came
TV.
out in the very beginning.
Right.
At this point. That's
So at this
it.
point, you think, okay, well now the New Day is going to run and get into this match.
Right.
That's been the whole plan the whole time. And instead, out come the Hardys,
Right.
who are in the middle of a lawsuit with their former wrestling group because
Of the
who
character.
owns the characters they were portraying while they were there.
Right.
This is one of the stupidest things about wrestling. If the company you're with helps you create the gimmick, the company then says it's our gimmick,
Well, what happens
and you
is
can't take it with you.
where I think they'll end up losing because what the WWE does is when they create a gimmick and they create someone's name, they immediately pay for the trademark themselves. They own it. That's why they can't use it outside. I don't think TNA did that. So it's going to be one of those things where, like, you didn't say you owned it. Like, you never trademarked it. Like, they created it themselves. Yeah, they were working for you, but they created it. You let them use it at indie promotions.
Yeah, but it's still really just dumb kind of in general.
is.
Like Cody Rhodes
Right.
is literally the son of Dusty Rhodes.
Right.
However, Dusty Rhodes was an indie wrestler who came to the WWE, and he got to keep his name Dusty Rhodes. So he could have wrestled even after he left the WWE as Dusty Rhodes. But when his children came to the WWE, Goldust and Cody Rhodes, neither one of them could be the Rhodes because that's not their real last name. So the WWE told them when they showed up, "Hey, great, you're here. We're giving you the name of Rhodes."
Right.
Therefore, when Cody Rhodes
Well, it's
left,
not their legal last name.
right. So when Cody Rhodes left, he's not allowed to be Cody Rhodes.
Right. Everyone knows who he is.
Right. So he has to go by Cody Runnels, and everyone knows he's Cody Rhodes, but
He goes by his real name.
right, but Runnels isn't a famous
But
wrestling name.
just looking at the Hardys, within the last month, they've held the TNA tag titles, the Ring of Honor tag titles, and now the WWE tag titles.
That's crazy. That's
They
crazy.
literally wrestled the night before for Ring of Honor in their biggest show of the year, and then they showed up the next day on
Their
WrestleMania.
contract was up. They had a 1-month contract with Ring of Honor. It expired April 1st. They wrestled April 1st for WWE.
Yeah.
They won the tag titles
Straight
there.
into it, boys.
And then April 2nd, they defended the tag titles.
It was April 3rd. So April 1st, they wrestled for Ring of Honor, and they went ahead and acknowledged that one because that would have been. their
No,
contract was about- it was-
April 1st was WrestleMania, wasn't it?
No, April 2nd.
Oh, okay. So 2nd and 3rd they wrestled.
Right. But no, literally, the AJ Styles Shane McMahon match was super exciting to me. Not just because I really like AJ Styles.
Which you
I
like him too
love
much.
AJ Styles.
You like him way too much.
But going into it, like Shane McMahon's, even when he's wrestled,
Yeah.
it's always just been kind of a street fight. He just throws punches and kicks. He does crazy spots. I didn't expect the match was like 40 minutes, and like Shane McMahon has been training. Like he was busting out MMA, like jiu-jitsu moves. He was actually like mat wrestling with AJ Styles. Like he looked like a legit wrestler, and it was super exciting.
Well, he's been working on this. He's had a couple appearances now. I think 2 or 3.
They both hit their spots.
right.
They
And,
bo- they
and
got through
Shane hits huge
He
spots.
did a shooting star press for Christ's sake.
That's crazy.
But that match was exciting. So, okay, we got a few minutes here. Which match were you the least excited about?
Coming into, I was least excited about the female Fatal 4-Way.
The first with the Charlotte Flair and them?
Yeah.
That was
yeah.
a good one, though.
But it was good, but I was least excited coming in.
Right.
Leaving, the one that I found to be most disappointing was the Bray Wyatt Randy Orton.
Yeah, no, yeah.
That
okay.
was terrible.
So I want to go Undertaker, Roman Reigns, because I don't know. Everyone was like, Undertaker, but he's already lost once. Like, losing again isn't like that big a deal.
yeah, but
to
it's
me.
still the Undertaker.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I knew what was going to happen going in.
Well,
In the end, Roman Reigns was going to
we-
beat the crap out of
we
him.
didn't get the outcome of any match wrong. We
No.
knew what was going to happen in every single match. That doesn't. We even called the SmackDown Women's Champion match.
Yeah. No, but the thing, yeah. So Bray Wyatt, Randy Orton, I'm super excited for this match. I'm a huge Bray
right,
Wyatt fan.
you are. are.
But the match was super disappointing. Like,
It was slow.
Randy Orton didn't do anything.
Mm-mm.
He literally got his butt kicked. I called this before the match started.
Mhm.
I said, watch. Randy Orton is going to get his butt kicked the whole time by Bray Wyatt,
And
and he'll RKO him out of the middle of nowhere, and then it'll be over. And what happened? He had some cool little effects, like changing the ring into stuff.
I think that was an interesting touch.
Yeah, it was a mind game, which was cool. But the more they did it, I'm like, okay, well, my predicament or my prediction's coming true. Like,
Right, because they did it. They
Bray
did it
Wyatt
like 3
kicked
times.
his butt the entire time.
And then RKO out of nowhere.
It was over. God, it's so disappointing.
Well, and it's here's the thing, and they just never should have done it. But Bray Wyatt is one of those guys who doesn't need the title.
No, he doesn't. We talked about that.
Right. And yeah, every once in a while you want to put him in some title storylines just to keep him quote unquote relevant. But Bray Wyatt is already when he walks out to the ring, an entire stadium holds up their cell phone in blackness, and it's the coolest entrance. He's the new Undertaker.
Right.
He's the new scary, mysterious dude.
Uh-huh.
He's the new Sting. He's the new you don't have to do anything. You could just have him be there.
Right. But it makes it more exciting that he has the title. I mean, they're going to chase over the title for the next 3 or 4 months.
No, I think they're going to do a couple things with the tag thing to push Luke and Rowan back to the memory, and then I think they're done.
I don't think so. I think they're going to go until at least SummerSlam. Which
SummerSlam's what, 6 months?
August.
No, I don't think they'll make it to August.
We're going to get a bet right now on Nerd Thug Radio. At SummerSlam, it will be Bray Wyatt again versus Randy Orton in some kind of crazy stipulation match for the title.
4 months.
In 4 months.
4 months time.
Now keep in mind they're already doing the House of Horrors match.
Yeah, it'll still be something else.
Oh, okay, all right. No, after
At
the
SummerSlam.
after the House of Horrors, I think they're done. I think Randy Orton shows up the SmackDown after that, still the champion.
Nope.
And you think they'll give it back to Bray Wyatt?
Do you know how many times they've changed that title in the last 4 months? Every pay-per-view it's changed.
Right, but
Every single one.
But no, not every single one.
Every single one. Royal Rumble, it
since
changed.
the split. Yeah,
Royal Rumble, it changed.
You're right.
Since Royal Rumble, it changed at Royal Rumble, then it changed at Armageddon, now it changed at WrestleMania, it'll change again, then it'll change again.
No, I think now that's on Randy Orton. They're done moving it around.
I don't think so.
I think so.
We're out of time. Let's take a break.
I guess.
When we come back, maybe we'll talk more wrestling. Maybe we'll hear something from Corey DLG.
No.
Nerd Thug Radio.
No. Hashtag talking nerdy to you.